So we have Katrin Schöning-Stierand talking about the House of Computing and Data Science.
Yes, hello, my name is Katrin, and yes, I will talk about the House of Computing and Data Science, short HCDS. So, and it's a very local thing, so it's not for whole Germany, it's just for Hamburg, and mostly for the Universität Hamburg. I have to say Universität Hamburg, it's a little bit funny, but they insist that we don't call it university. So, and yeah, the idea of this center started about 4 years ago, and there's a study about the digital transformation in the different institutes and faculties, and this is a very heterogeneous image, I would say. For example, in arts, where's the pointer? This one?
Try to move to the right because it's right now on the screen back here. Like point and move to the right.
Okay, I try further.
Almost.
Ah.
Further right.
Okay. There it. Okay, I will do it without. Yes, so in arts and humanities, for example, there's a very good online presence and communication of their what they are doing, I would say, and in contrast to that, in computer science, they are very good in digital tools and in big data, but they have almost no online presence. And yeah, you're grinning. You know it from the informatics part, yeah. And so there's a very mixed picture, and the idea is to help all these faculties to perform better in the different parts. Yeah, and therefore the HCDS was founded, I think, in 2021, and yeah. And this is the solution for the university in Hamburg. And it's a central institution of the university. We are not part of any faculty, so we're, many people think that we are in the informatics part of the university, but this is not true. So we are reachable for all the different institutes and faculties right in the center of the university, like the Rechenzentrum or something like that. And we try to support in the meantime not only the digitalization, but also to connect different institutes and different research areas, and to enhance the interdisciplinarity of the university in Hamburg. And so it is important for us to know who is doing what and get connected to different people. And yeah, and for this we try to provide different digital methods, and we have a so-called methodology competence center where this methods which are built in different projects are collected, and if there are a request for a certain method or for a certain project, then we can do a lookup in our method center, methodology competence center, and sometimes we already have a method which is applicable for a new question. And yeah, we try to be a forum for the exchange of the different institutes or the different disciplines. And so we had a large meeting last year, so it was called Digital Total. It's a funny name, and yeah, and there all people from around Hamburg met, not only the University of Hamburg, but all the other universities. So there are 6 universities in Hamburg, I think, and some Helmholtz institutes and Leibniz institutes and the deRSE and different people, and all of them are collected in this House of Computing and Data Science, or connected in the House of Computing and Data Science, and the interdisciplinarity is supported. And the last thing are the cross-disciplinary labs. These are projects which are initiated by the HCDS, and this try to connect methodology science like informatics or bioinformatics together with applied sciences like from the humanities or the natural sciences, and so that each part of these cross-disciplinary labs can do some research and find new methods and improve in their field. This is the structure of the House of Computing and Data Science. So we have at the baseline, we have the regional data center. So it's the infrastructure, and this is not part of the House of Computing and Data Science. It's only the pink part that is us, and the others. And these are 3 central institutions in the university in Hamburg. So one is a regional data center, one is a research data management, and the last one is the House of Computing and Data Science. And we are more a data center for brainware and research data. And as I said, there's this part with the methodology competence center, and the second layer are these cross-disciplinary labs, and then we have small projects additional to these 2. Yeah, these are our offerings. So we try to clarify research projects. So often people have ideas, like you said in your talk. You have to clarify what is possible, what can we do with the ideas of the researchers. We try to find out the real requirements of the different research projects and point out the potential solutions. So give some ideas. How could be this? How could be this solved by using informatics methods? Then we have a service part. So this is the systematic development of projects, also in the consulting part, and we do lots in the project funding and third-party funding parts. So we help people to write their applications for projects, and and this is connected with the systematic project development, because often they really don't know what to write in their application for the project. And then we have the cross-disciplinary labs. I already mentioned them, and I will say something about them on the slides later, so I skip this one. Here is again the Methodology Competence Center. This is composed of different parts. One is teaching, so we try to teach students, but also in graduate schools and scientists. So we have Python courses and Git courses and different methods, I would say, which are important for a researcher to know and to handle for the RSE part, I would say. And so here the example Python and GitLab for everyone, so not only for computer scientists, but also for people from the humanities, from the natural sciences. Lots of people can do a little programming, but they don't really know what to do with their code and how to store it and how to keep it for future work. And this is a big part, this consulting and teaching. And then we have a small implementation support. So sometimes the projects are so small that we can do it on the fly, I would say. And here's the example in musicology with scraping song text from the internet. This is not really complicated, but not solvable for the musicians. So we had a short project. Often these are master thesis projects, or sometimes also other student projects. We have something that is called Basecamp. So these are student projects where they can look for something they are interested in and just develop solutions, and from other sciences, from other institutes and faculties. And and often we have application of data science methods and analysis as a service. So here we have some law studies to find out law text in different sources and connect them, because this is always a mess to search in the law texts. These are the cross-disciplinary labs. So we have on the one side we have the digital methods, and on the other side the applying research area, and in the middle is the HCDS as manager for the project, but we are not working in the project. And there we connect these methods, and both methods are developing new. Both partners are developing new methods. So it's not only serving for the application or for the applying research area, but it's also development in the digital methods. And this is the important part in the CDLs, because often it's a little bit boring for the informatics scientists just to give a solution for the application science, because it's often not so complicated what they need. So sometimes it's only storing lots of data or having a database or something like this. And this is one of the examples. It's called FLIGHT. It's a federated learning guided in digital health. So, and there are different centers connected. So it's the neurobiology, the Center for Bioinformatics, and some institutes from the UKE, which is the medical center in Hamburg. And there's one state of the art where with medical data, it is always a problem to do some projects due to the patient rights, and you have to have good solutions, and often there is not as much possible as you need, and the state of the art is to use centralized data storage and then a centralized AI, and then have some outcome of this. And the new idea is to train the model locally. So this is on the left side, and then only have a central model aggregation. So you don't need the data directed, and this is the federated learning part. So, and then the model is trained on the model aggregation, and you try to get the outcome from this, and then you can keep the data in the different clinics or in the different medical centers. This is a second example where the vaccination uptake for COVID-19 is predicted from social media and so on. And this is a cooperation between the health economics faculty and the English department. And they are doing studies which wording in the social media is connected to which vaccination acceptance, I would say. And So the idea is to be able to predict how good the vaccination uptake will be, or perhaps in coming cases like this. I don't hope that this will come again, but yeah, this is the idea. Yeah, and with this I'm done.